Hey guys, welcome to Herbie's Reef. We are working on putting the final touch on the aquascaping video that we have been working on for, a year now? No, not really a year, but forever. And someone yesterday posted that they'd really like to see this torch tank under whites. So I thought I'd go ahead and just do a quick little video to update it. And I thought I'd show it under whites and blues. So right now this is obviously under the blues. And I'm just going to kind of go through and show all the torches under blues, which is the way they for sure look best. I mean, I know some people like the white lights, but you will not pull these colors with the whites on. Those purple tips on this Aqua SD Holy Grail, the purple tips go away under the whites. So definitely not as pretty. They're still beautiful, but not as pretty as with the blues. But you can see the fish better, and some people just don't like that blue look. I'm going to go around the edge and show you these two. This is a torch that everyone who comes over asks me about it, and it's one I got directly from Indo. Well, not directly from Indo. I got it from shipped, like it was shipped from Indo to the dealer, and then the dealer shipped it to me right after that. And all I knew when I got it was that it was a Indo, Ultra Indo is what they called it. And I think it is actually a high-end Hellfire, but it's a favorite torch. Everyone who comes over says, oh my gosh, that thing's so bright. I want a piece of that. So it had a little section this week that looked just more closed than the rest. And just to be safe, I cut that section off, and we're keeping it as a backup. And then I ran the Chemi-Clean, I think I've told you guys about, but that torches just love to melt. They'll be fine one day, and then they melt, especially these that were shipped from Indo and haven't been aquacultured a long time. So this is the first time I've actually tried immediately putting the Chemi-Clean in when one looked a little off. Like, it didn't look bad, but it just looked a little off to me, and having done this long enough, I knew that I probably ought to take it serious. So we dosed it with Chemi-Clean and cut it, and I put it in the other tank, but it looks awesome. So I think it's going to be fine. So now I have two pieces of that one, and I'm going to use the other one as a backup. All right, I'm going to pause the video for a second and turn the white lights on, and then I will come back and show you guys that. Okay, here we are back, and you can see that it's definitely, it just washes the colors out some. I mean, they're still beautiful, but this one, it definitely doesn't have those tips that glow quite as much, and it's not as deep of a black color. And the Hellfire, the purples aren't as deep on it, but still really pretty. And I do run whites for about 5 or 6 hours every day, because I believe all corals need a little bit of white light. Here's the master. And then that's the 24K, 21 tails. There's that Ultra Hellfire I was telling y'all about. And so it's still super bright, but not as bright. And here's the Aqua SD Holy Grail. I guess it does still kind of have the purple tips, but they're just definitely more washed out. Still beautiful. And then here is the New York Nyx. And this one's the TCK Long Tentacle. This one is called Jeff's Torch. I know that most people will call a green torch Todd's Torch, but the guy that I bought that one from calls it Jeff's Torch, and it's not the same as the Todd's Torch. So, and then this is the Cherry Corals Golden, and I think that's all of them. That's just a quick little update of the torch tank. All the fish are happy. They've been doing well. I'll give you kind of an overview of the whole thing. Little purple tang is growing. It's probably going to outgrow this tank sooner than later. And now this yellow tang, which I used to give away when they would get bigger, I'm going to have to find a place for him, because I am not giving away a fish that's selling for $500 now. So my $100 captive bred yellow tang is overnight gone up to $500 now that Hawaii is not allowing fish trade anymore. I don't know if anyone would actually pay $500, but I definitely don't want to have to pay $500, so I'm going to find a way to keep this guy. So I guess that's it. And we're also, you may see two videos post at once or very shortly because all I have to do is is post the very last part of the aquascape video, and we are done with it. So until then, please like and subscribe.